to you first, Shama Mohammed. It appears that the BJP is playing a game of chess with the opposition. You don't even know what's happening next. We journalists certainly don't seem to know what's going to happen next. How do you see the ascent of Eknath Shinde as Chief Minister and Fadnavis as Deputy Chief Minister?
Actually, we don't know what exactly is happening. I mean, you're saying now that Eknath Shinde is going to be the, let's see what is happening, what's going to happen. And like you had mentioned one thing, it's either well orchestrated or not. According to me, it's very well orchestrated. If you remember, in the beginning, they said we have no role in it. I mean, I've seen you also interviewing people and the BJP said, we have no role. But it was so obvious from Gujarat, where all the Gujarat MLAs were there at the hotel. And when they reached Assam, who welcomed them at the airport is a man called Sushanta Borgese. He is an MLA very close to Himanta Biswa Sarma. And they booked all the 70 rooms in the hotel. They booked it for a week. No reporter was allowed. Security very high. I mean, for what? And why were the BJP people there? Why was Chandrakant Patil there? So these are the things we have to understand, that there definitely is the involvement of the Bharatiya Janata Party everywhere from the beginning, and it is very well orchestrated, very well planned, this whole thing. And we have to understand, Rajdeep, from 2014 onwards, they have been subverting the people's mandate. This is dangerous. There is no democracy. They make up their mind.
You're jumping now to points. The fact is, you're saying there's a subversion of the people's mandate. How is it? The mandate was originally for a BJP Shiv Sena alliance government led by Devendra Fadnavis. How can you say that? They will argue that in 2019 the Congress and NCP subverted the mandate by joining hands to prevent Fadnavis from becoming Chief Minister. So where is the subversion?
No. So if you have a mandate also, when the other three parties join together, there is a mandate too. I mean, you have seen what happened in Karnataka. Who was the mandate for? Who was the mandate for in Madhya Pradesh? Who was the mandate for in Mahagathbandhan in Bihar? So who has been doing all this? We have seen Manipur, we have, various instances, the previous Goa election. So let's not get into that, Rajdeep. But what we are seeing is the main thing here is ED and money power. Now, we know that they've been after some Shiv Sena MLAs. Now, there is this person called Pratap Sarnaik, who has a top group security scam ED investigation, National Spot Exchange scam ED investigation. What will happen to that? Kirit Sumaya is after around 7 of the Shiv Sena MLAs. What will happen to that? We have seen what happened to Suvendu Adhikari after he joined the party in 2020. ED has been very quiet. We have seen what happened to Mukul Roy in 2017 when he joined the party. We have seen what has happened to Himanta Biswa Sarma when he joined the party. So it's like getting into the Ganga. You get dip into the Ganga and you come out of it, you come clean. So that is what it is, a selective ED targeting. They would be after them before it. Narayan Rane, Eknath Khadse.
Shama, we have limited time on a day. We have limited time, ma'am, on a day of major breaking news. We need to move on. Shweta Shalini, BJP spokesperson, is also joining me. Shweta Shalini, make sense of what has just happened. Devendra Fadnavis is going to be Deputy Chief Minister to Eknath Shinde, someone who was Chief Minister of Maharashtra for 5 years, someone who was seen as the face of the BJP in that 2019 campaign, who believed that he had been robbed of the Chief Ministership, will now happily serve as Deputy Chief Minister in a government of Eknath Shinde?
Rajdeep, whether you like it or not, our party is extremely democratic and it works in a very, very good hierarchical setup. You saw what the sacrifice that Devendra Fadnavis actually did. He said he is going to be supporting the cabinet from outside. After that, the president came over, did a video, requested him to go, in fact, ordered him in a tweet, and of course would have spoken to him, and hence he had to abide by what his seniors have said. But having said that, let's just understand this.
Where is the democracy, ma'am? 1 minute. Where is the democracy if at 4:30? No, 1 minute, Shweta ji. If at 4:30 I say I will not be part of the government, I am ordered.
Let me finish. Having said this, please understand that we had promised that it will be a tribute to true Bala Saheb Shiv Sainik to be sitting on the CM's chair. We have fulfilled that. Second, if the same negotiation would have happened in 2019 by Uddhav Thackeray ji probably at that point of time also Devendra Fadnavis with such a large heart would have done the same thing. And last but not the least, we have given a message that we are not power hungry, which has been the talk of the TV channels since the past
Right.
6-7 days.